Welcome to Simply 15. It's a sad day for us. We are here because of Carl Weathers, who has passed away. One of our
Dear friends.
we love Carl Weathers.
Everybody did.
We
Everybody
just
did.
got done watching an incredible movie called Action Jackson.
Fantastic film.
You have to watch this movie.
What do you
It
think?
has everybody in it from
Stop
Lethal
listening to us
Weapon,
right now
Die
and go
Hard.
watch it and then come back over
Every Die Hard, Lethal Weapon, RoboCop reference you can think
Yeah.
of is in this movie.
It is a movie you're missing.
Every James Bond movie reference.
It's coming out in 5 days. If you see this when we release this on the 15th, so
yeah, you'll see
it's
it.
in a movie commentary. You can check it out. We are just going through some of his movies, and Hurricane Smith might be somewhat of a sequel or rebranding movie from 1992 that we gotta watch.
But before
Assault
that,
on Death Mountain
Assault on
with
Death
Hulk
Mountain with
Hogan.
Hulk
yeah,
Hogan.
Assault on Devil's
What was the
Mountain
one
as
called?
well.
Dangerous Game? Is that what it's called?
Dangerous
Game?
Dangerous
Action.
Passion, which has been
Also
known
rebranded as
as-
Action Jackson 2.
Yeah.
But you know, we're getting ahead of ourselves, I guess,
Yes.
because we're definitely going to be watching some of these movies. But
We're
I
just
kind of
coming
wanted
off
to
a
ask
real
you guys.
high from watching this movie.
I have a high and a half. I'm gonna go.
I know.
I'm gonna go fuck a woman and punch somebody in the face right now.
Yeah.
because,
In that
Action
order.
Jackson, we're proud of you.
In that order.
I mean, Carl Weathers has
Carl
been
Weathers.
in comedies. He's definitely done action.
Mm.
He was in Toy Story too, right? 4.
He was. I saw Toy Story 4,
He
yeah.
was, and he was missing an
He-
arm. He was missing
Yes.
the arm from Predator. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
He was.
He was in Predator, Happy Gilmore. You know, I think the first time I ever saw him was in the Rocky
Yeah.
films. That's when I first got introduced. When do you think the first time you guys probably
Predator-
fell in
Predator-
love with Carl
I
Weathers?
think it was Predator for
Predator
me.
was
Predator.
mine. Yeah.
Predator for
which
me.
the more times the older I get, the more I think it's reaching that point where it might be an almost perfect movie.
Yeah.
Predator
Predator?
is so
Yeah.
fucking good.
Mhm.
It's so good.
Everything about it. There's
The
no
only thing I
lost
would
time.
change is just take off the beginning and where they show the spaceship and there's clearly an alien. But Carl Weathers' relationship with Arnold in that movie is so good because he hides things from him. And Bill Duke, by the way. Their relationship in that movie is so good.
Yeah.
It's way better than that movie should be.
Yeah.
Way better. And he has a redemption arc. He has an arc in that movie.
He
He's only in it
does.
for like maybe 30, 40
Everybody
minutes.
acts their fucking dick off in that movie.
Yeah, man. That movie's great.
No,
He's
it's
great.
yeah, no, absolutely incredible. And the thing about Carl Weathers is, like I said earlier during the commentary, he's always a comfortable actor for me. If he's in it, I feel good about it.
Yeah.
You know, I was a big fan of Arrested Development, and then when he popped into there, we were talking about it earlier. His scenes in Arrested Development are absolutely gold. Like he had like a comic timing that was just unmatched compared to a lot of other people. I would
Caught me
say.
off guard in Happy Gilmore. Happy Gilmore.
Happy
He's
Gilmore.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, modern audience like knows him from Happy Gilmore, I feel.
Yeah, and he's his first uncredited role though. His first movie that he was in. Do you know, by any
No.
chance?
What?
Magnum Force with Clint
Oh.
Eastwood.
Magnum Force?
He shows up in Magnum Force. yeah.
Magnum Force. Huh.
but uncredited.
Which
Oh.
one in like the Dirty Harry saga was that Magnum Force?
I
Was
think
that like
that's
the first one?
third one? No, the first one I think is
Huh.
just Dirty Harry, right?
Maybe.
I think
Which,
it is.
which is the
Sudden
one that
Death,
had
there's-
which is the one that had Jim Carrey in one of
That's
them?
the one with I think that's
Was that the
uh,
the Vertigo Killer or whatever? it
Magnum
was?
Force is the second.
second.
Okay.
one.
So it
It's
was
one with-
Dirty
I think it
Harry,
has
then Magnum Force.
Death in the title. I think that's the one with Jim Carrey. He's a
The
drug addict.
Deadpool.
Deadpool, yeah.
Yeah, Deadpool. Okay.
Yeah, but any role he is in, man, he fucking has this charisma that just takes over. And the movie we just watched, I mean,
We can't get over it. We're so
I can't get
That
over
movie
it.
caught me off guard again.
We've
And I've
gone
seen it
through.
before. It's just, whew.
I mean, you know, it's kind of like we've watched movies before, like obviously Steven Seagal movies, which we make fun of him the entire time.
Yeah.
We enjoy watching them and making fun of him. At least
It's-
like
it's
with him, we enjoy
low-hanging
watching
fruit,
him, and we're in awe of him, and he
had
makes
this
it a good
char-
time.
He has this charisma. People always like. I remember like when Will Smith was doing the Rise, and he blew up. And Carl Weathers kind of didn't blow up to that extent, but when he's on screen, he has that charisma where you just like the guy.
Everybody wanted to be Carl Weathers.
He's
Everybody's modeled themselves off Carl Weathers.
he's kind of the pseudo villain in Rocky, but you love
You
Apollo
still
Creed.
like him. Yeah,
You
he's
like
larger
him.
than life.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
And
he
when
has
they
such a
join
great
forces,
arc as a
yeah,
character
yeah.
throughout
Yeah.
those films,
Absolutely, absolutely.
and becomes such an important friend to Rocky, who was his enemy at one
Would
point.
he have the most impactful death? He's got to be up there. Apollo Creed dying as Drago.
I mean, I can remember the
In
first time I
terms of
saw
the-
that as a
That
kid.
fucked me up, man.
Yeah.
That fucked
It's
me up,
emotional,
bro.
man.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
And the fact that he knew it was coming.
Yeah.
He said, "Don't throw the towel."
Yeah.
Rocky experts know that they go to 1 or they go to 2. Rocky
Yeah.
4.
He
Damn,
just,
that
he just
fucking shit
knew
hit
that
me.
once I go down, I'm not coming back.
That's
up.
why there's Creed movies. There's 3 fucking Creed movies
Because of
Yeah.
based
Because of him.
on
Carl
how
Weathers.
charismatic Carl Weathers Apollo
Yeah.
Creed was.
yeah, quite the football player. He played for the
Yeah.
Oakland Raiders for 1 season. I believe the story behind that was he was good friends with the coach, and the coach was like, "Hey, I want you to play." And apparently,
Huh.
he was just incredible at everything he did, and quite a career. I mean, he even got into Star Wars in his later recent times.
Yeah, he did.
He's
We
just
talk a lot of shit about the recent Star Wars
Mandalorian
stuff.
sucks, but it ain't his
Mandalorian.
fault.
No, ain't his
Yeah.
fault.
It's not his fault.
He was great in it.
When he
and,
first showed up in Mandalorian, he's like, "Oh shit, it's
Yeah.
fucking. How do you get Carl Weathers into Star Wars universe? Easy.
fucking
He's good.
incredible.
Just fucking put
his
him in.
arc in the first season is pretty good because he's kind of like shady in the first
Yeah,
season. And then he
Grief
kinda-
Karga.
Yeah, and he kind of comes around to be. They make him like the mayor or whatever. But
Yeah.
Do you know what his name is? His character's name in
I thought it was
Toy Story?
Oh,
oh, what the fuck is
is it Dylan?
Is it Dylan?
No.
Oh.
But it's kind of like, his movies that we're definitely going to be doing movie commentaries on. Hurricane Smith, Action
Right.
Jackson.
Mm.
His name is Combat Carl.
Oh, Combat Carl.
Toy
Okay.
Story fans are like, "It's Comic Carl, it's good."
Combat Carl.
All I
Combat
remember
Carl.
from that is that they had him with the missing arm from Predator. I was like,
Yeah.
that was clever. That was like when
That was somebody who
Pixar
took
still-
some time into thinking about like, huh.
somebody gave a crap at that point.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only thing they gave a crap about in Toy Story 4.
I
was
did
that.
read that he lied about his fighting ability when he was doing Rocky because he just wanted to roll or whatever. And you wouldn't be able to tell, even though the fights in Rocky are insane because it's like nobody blocks. But
Yeah,
just the fact
just
that
punch each other in the face.
Just punch each other in the face is hard to say.
There's no
But-
technique in the Rocky movies.
But I think my favorite part of that Rocky franchise was when he and Rocky worked together to beat Clubber Lang in 3. Because I was like, I don't want to root, because the first one is him versus Apollo. Apollo wins, you don't even fucking hear it. It's not even about the victory. Second one, Rocky
Just the fact
wins.
that
Spoiler alert. And the third one, they work together, and it's like, oh, Rocky and Apollo working together, and he shows Rocky how to be more fluid and
Yeah.
ripped and
Yeah.
fucking,
Yeah.
that to me, I was like, yeah, it's like 2 of my super.
You saw the video, right? With Stallone, where he talks about
Yeah,
the
he
emotional
said-
video.
Oh yeah, that was on that documentary, right?
He talks
not gonna
about
hear-
like how fucking ripped he was and such
man.
the nicest fucking sweetest guy too. Like he was the top tier in all the categories.
Right.
And I think it probably, Stallone made him jealous, just like him and Arnold, like that relationship.
Arnold put out
together.
a thing too, and it was just like the same thing. It's like he's the nobody has said a bad word about this
No.
guy.
Yeah.
Not one fucking person.
Although maybe if you ask one of his 4 ex-wives, I think he had 3 or 4 ex-wives.
Well, you only hear the good things about Carl Weathers on this Simply
Hey, who
15.
cares about them? Adam Sandler even wrote something nice. If Adam Sandler
Yeah.
and Arnold and
Yeah, he was in a
Sly-
lot, man. He came back as oh god, he came back. What movie was it? Well, Little Nicky, right? He comes back in Little
Is he in
Nicky.
Little Nick? Is he in Little Nicky?
Yeah, his
I never
character from
seen
Yeah.
Happy
Little Nicky,
Gilmore.
so
Yeah, I think him and Adam Sandler were buddies for like a long time.
They were good friends.
so-
He was in the Christmas animated film. Can't think of the name.
Oh, Eight Crazy Nights.
8 Crazy Nights. He was in
Oh,
there.
Oh,
He
wow, so he
was?
must have been real good.
Yeah,
for
he
Adam
was. He was
Sandler.
in a couple Adam
didn't know
Sandler
that. No,
projects.
no, I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
Adam
Wow.
Sandler. Yeah, was talked about.
It seemed like
Again,
everybody
nothing but
liked
good
Carl.
stuff about him.
nothing but bad, nothing but really good shit. You can't say a
No,
bad word about.
we've had a
Carl
few
Weathers.
loss since we started doing our podcast that I think
Too many. Too
have
fucking
gotten
many,
us,
man.
and Carl
I
Weathers
think
is
I
up
feel
there.
like this is like one of the first ones we've done a movie because we were like we got to do a movie for this guy and do a Simply 15
Yeah,
or
'cause
something.
we didn't do one for Philip
We don't do that
Seymour or
often.
Alan. We did it for
No.
Carl because
Did it for
Carl
Carl.
is. Think about the ego on Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone, and both of them, as high as their egos are, admittedly,
Like,
both are
fuck.
like this fucking guy. I wouldn't have a career without
No.
my shit would not work without Carl fucking Weathers.
Nope.
Both of them.
Mhm.
So yeah, man, that's a testament to that guy. And
So to absent friends, thank you, Carl, for giving us our childhood.
we'll be watching all your films, Carl. We're going through your
Fuck,
whole
we are
fucking-
now.
All of
We're
them.
going through
We
all your
are now.
fucking movies now.
We found your secret treasure trove.
We found out about you, Carl.
We found your treasure chest.
Hurricane Smith, here we come.
Here we
Yeah.
go,
Hurricane Smith, we're headed to the assault on Devil's Island.
Hulk Hogan and Carl Weathers. Can't
Oh,
Yeah.
Shannon
this might-
Tweed.
This might
Shannon
this might
Tweed.
redeem
Shannon
this might,
Tweed.
might
Maybe
redeem
Gene
Hulk Hogan.
Simmons will show up.
Prime Shannon Tweed.
Yeah.
Oh. Isn't Shannon Tweed and Gene Simmons a thing?
Yeah, they're
Yeah, they
married.
just never got married.
I thought they
They're still
were
together,
married.
right? They're still together. They're doing a Kurt Russell Goldie Hawn thing.
I don't
Yeah.
think it's cohabitate.
Yeah, I can
But they've had kids together though.
Two.
Two.
So is Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell.
They're just like
That's how you keep them. How long have they been together? That's the best way to get
Goldie Hawn
married
and
is not
Kurt
to get
Russell?
married. Yeah, they've been together
Long
like 40
time.
years.
Yeah.
Overboard, I think, was the last when they met or
Overboard that's probably when they met.
something. Yeah, man. It's probably that's like 50 years ago.
Man,
Literally.
that was like 1986 or 1985. Man, good for them. Good for Shannon Tweed and Gene Simmons too.
Stargirl, man. Stargirl.
Ah, Vanity.
I didn't know.
Where's Tobias?
He's on the balcony having margaritas with Carl Weathers.
Tobias had recently hired actor Carl Weathers as a drama coach.
Do you see me more as the respected dramatic actor or more of the beloved comic actor?
Whoa. There's still plenty of meat on that bone. Now you take this home, throw it in a pot, add some broth, a potato. Baby, you got a stew going.
Yes, that's fine, but I would like to focus on my acting, Mr. Weathers. I did give you my last $1,100.
Let me tell you a little story about acting. I was doing the Showtime movie Hot Ice with Ann Archer. Never once touched my per diem. I go to craft service, get some raw veggies, bacon, cup of soup. Baby, I had a stew going.
I think I'd like my money back.
Lucille, guess who's coming to dinner? I've invited Carl to dine with us next Tuesday.
Mother, you know I have class on Tuesday.
How silly of me. Well, then perhaps the two of you can have dinner alone.
Oh, well, I never say no to dinner with a beautiful lady, that is.
Do you like ham?
No, I love it.